Hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope everything's working. Because I made some changes, but on your guys' end, everything should be fine. Hopefully, I think. Everything okay? Working? Yes. Great. In that case, happy birthday, Laurum. Wow. Congrats. You are 1 year older than you were before. Slowly crawling towards death itself. Positive in a positive way. Yippee. Hey, Saint Brown, welcome everybody. The reason I was a little unsure if stream was gonna be working was I'm using the new like stream elements thing, which is called, so before for like multi-streaming, as you guys know, I stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Before I was using Restream, which is a thing that for free you can only stream to 2 things, but if you pay you can stream to more, but I don't pay. I didn't want to pay anything. But now Stream Elements lets you do it for free. It's their own thing that they just let you do. Awesome. Right now I'm still only streaming to YouTube and Twitch, but I might like add like Kick and TikTok, maybe Twitter, I don't know, because why not? It's free. I can do it. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if my internet's good enough to do it, but I'll see. See you around, Lorm. We're gonna be doing user-submitted reactions, is what we're gonna be watching today. Okay. I think everything is good, but I can't tell. Everything's appearing as it should. The chats are updated. I'm just a little paranoid just in case. It's like, what if it breaks? But no, it seems we're good. Great. Very happy to see that. I can no longer see how many people are watching though. That's concerning. Also, bitrate, according to this, is not great. I mean, it looks fine. I think it's fine. Whatever. We're just gonna do some user-submitted video stuff now. Hopefully. And speaking of, our reaction scene is gonna look a tiny bit different than usual. I'll just show you. It's a little smaller than before. Why? I have a very good reason. A lot of these user-submitted video streams get like copyrighted and warnings and all that kind of stuff. I hope that by making it a tiny bit smaller, I'll be better. I'll like get away with it more. I was also considering just flipping the video around, which is still an option now that I think about it. I can just... Actually, how do I do that? Just go in there, get the video, and... Where is the trend? There's the transform. And then rotate... no, not rotate. Flip horizontal. Wow. You guys don't see it. There you go. I don't know if that's what we're gonna be sticking with, but it'll probably help me not get strikes at the very least. Anyways, there's like 3 people here on Twitch. Hey, Theater Kid. Hi. Oh. Is that you saying hi and then bye? But you said beer. Beer. Either way. Enough yapping. Let me actually get into the reaction. Is that rhyme? Enough yapping. Let's get into the reaction. Yeah, it kind of rhymes. Kind of. Oh, good luck with your homework, Theater Kid. Okay. So the first video we have today is We Safety Taken Too Far. Yeah, okay. See, the fact that in the image it's backwards for you guys is a problem. See, I feel like that's not great. really lowers the viewer experience. We'll do it. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put it back to before how it was before, and then we will. If I get a strike on this one next week, I'll flip it around. Also, hi Meowish. You're literally in class. Oh, I love it when teachers let me use my phone. I would just play music while doing work. It was so nice. Wii safety taken too far. Nintendo. Actual photos taken from the Japanese Wii manual. Actual photos. I mean, it has to have tasted pretty good if we got to this point where it's in your throat. Make sure not to get pwned by your friend when playing the Wii. Oh. That's why you have to step a certain amount of distance away from each other. Sucks to suck, Meowish. Don't hit the Wii with a medieval weapon. In fact, where would you even find one? Hey, you can just buy those online, I'm pretty sure. Like a battle axe. I mean, they really are like covering all their bases with these warnings. Like, you can't accuse us of not warning you about anything. Even this, it's here. Don't let an angry snowman near your Wii. Oh. Just, like, extreme temperatures are bad for it, is what it's saying. Got it. Okay. For a second, I thought it was genuinely going to be, like, an image of a snowman attacking Wii. But nah. Don't let your Wii console drive. It's not 16. Wow, true. Well, I mean, how old is the Wii? It might be able to drive now. Hey! It is now 16. The Wii can drive. Put that thing behind the wheel. I thought that was an exaggeration for a moment. What kind of warning is this? What does this mean? Please don't fall in love with your Wii. I feel like we're too late. Somebody already has. Or wait. Is this about getting shocked? I think. It's not a very good indicator of what it's trying to say. Also turning this down because the Wii music is so loud. Heads up in case I can't say it later. The next video I submitted is one of my AMVs. You can skip it if you want. It's not bad, but it's not as funny as the Transcendental Cha-Cha-Cha one. I mean, we'll see. We'll check it out at least for like a minute. Also, don't marry the Wii. It's not that great, and it's really shallow. No! Well, don't say that about the Wii. The Wii is great. Maybe they wouldn't be the best romantic partner, but they're good. They have a strong heart. Unlike the previous guy who probably died from the shock. I think it's more about... It kind of does seem like it's saying don't marry the Wii. Is it don't use the Wii and drink? Or make bad decisions with the Wii? Even though you think you're really that good, don't play Wii with your feet. You already know not to step on it. Youchers. I think this is a warning of don't step on it. pour orange juice on your Wii, and why would you? It's thirsty. It gets so warm. I'm just trying to cool it down. It's liquid cooling, you know? Oh, I see. Don't have your finger in the middle while you're putting it in. You probably won't be able to push it in then, I guess. Don't sell your Wii at a garage sale with old dirty diapers. It's just creepy and no one will buy it. Well, see, that's just good financial advice. Thank you. Is it just saying don't throw it out in the trash? Obviously, I don't know Japanese, so I don't know the real context behind these messages. Don't smoke around your Wii. You will give it secondhand smoke, and that's terrible. That's even worse than actually smoking. That's why you don't smoke around children. You'll give them cancer, and it'll be your fault. But I'm guessing this is just the smoke particles will get into it and damage things. Makes sense, I think. Welcome to Stream Redacted. Don't put a disc with designs on your Wii, just plain blue ones. Just joking. Ah, cracked. Don't use cracked CDs. Got it. Even though it's called nunchucks, you can't use it to fight ninjas. Not with that attitude. I feel like if you really go all out, you can do it. Who's gonna stop you? The ninjas? Not when you knock them out. Literally is exactly that, huh? The stream title is not updated, I realized. Why isn't it not updated? That is annoying. Give me a moment. Wait. The stream is supposed to be called Show Me What You Got, User Submitted Videos. Hold on. Boom. There. I'm not really... what? Yeah, it doesn't matter how bad you are. Don't use 4-leaf flow for luck. That's fair. It probably won't help you if you're that bad anyway. Oh, you're talking to Redacted, how they're only like 13 minutes late, technically. You just failed to spell min so badly that I was like, what? The Wii is not an oven and should not be used to cook chicken. How would you even fit one in there anyways? I mean, you could probably cook it on top of something, right? Do we have context or are we just rolling with it? We're just rolling with it and trying to figure out the actual context as we go. Of these Wii safety tips. What have you done? Wait, no, this is a gremlin. Don't feed it after midnight. Don't feed your Wii after midnight? What'll happen? It'll turn into a monster? Don't try to kill yourself with the Wii or anything else. I mean, why can't you do this? Is it just because they want to avoid the even slight chance of it getting wrapped around your throat and killing you? I guess. Because this doesn't seem inherently dangerous. Or maybe the tension might damage the cord a little bit. It could be both, technically. The Wii is not a book. You should know that. And also, don't lean it against stuff like at this weird angle, I guess. I mean, it certainly can be a funny hat if you balance it well enough. But by that logic, anything could be a funny hat if you balance it well enough. The Wii console is not a parachute. If you skydive with it, don't. Just don't. Woo! We're falling. What is the context for all these, by the way? Why were they created? These were in the official Wii safety manual. Why did they just like make all the basic ones and were like, all right, what else can we do, guys? How about, and then just kept going and going, making more and more? Like, why? I don't understand. Oh, your Wii does not need to be warm. It can start thinking for itself and result in a robot uprising. What? Oh. Oh. Yeah, just the warm part. Don't worry about the other part. Damn. Sounds rough. Meowish. Everything is everything if you're brave enough and at least once in your life. We can be a parachute once. It can be inedible once. That's true. I mean, if you eat it slowly enough, it could be more than once. There was that guy that ate an entire plane. It was like a small plane, but he still ate the entire plane over the course of like a couple months. Like, I'm sure he could have done that again if he really wanted to. But then again, I guess eating one plane is already impressive enough. You don't really need to eat a second one to really prove that, yeah, I can do it again too. Your Wii is not a soldier and will not fight your battles for you. Damn. Not even if we can get the robot uprising? Please? This is what they refer to when they're talking about automated weapons. The Wii console is not a toaster and should not be used as such. It doesn't make very good bread. Yeah, I mean, anything it makes would be super flat, like paper thin, practically. But I mean, I'm sure it probably gets hot enough to toast it. What, Laura? Am I? Maybe. For a second, I thought you were asking about the guy that ate a plane, but never mind. I guess no one cares that much about him. He's old news anyway. It's fine. Like the Wii, the sensor bar does not taste very good. What can I eat then? My goodness. I mean, oh wait, no, they're not even talking about the Wii. They're talking about the little is it plastic? Like the little metal plastic thing that is used to tie it up. That comes with it. It's like, don't use that. That you can't eat it. Unfortunately. What an incredible video. I truly enjoyed learning how to be safe and secure. Also, with all the eating ones, I'm guessing this is why for the Nintendo Switch, they made the little chips like bitter so people wouldn't eat them. Which, by the way, just made people want to eat them. There's so many people who had never even considered tasting like a chip, like a game chip, and then because they knew it was bitter, they're like, the little plastic things. Well, you just chew. Wow, incredible. So different. It's a stim. Well, as long as you don't swallow them, all right? That's a good video. Unfortunately, it was Nintendo related, which means that I will be hunted down and executed within the hour for daring to infringe on their copyright. All right, next video we have is a snowbird video called "Who's Santa Here?" Smosh Mouth animated. Oh boy.
This is a lot of pages.
We got another Smosh video. Love that.
It's a drama.
Okay.
It's called.
It's drama.
You can. I'm just reading it as a drama. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Christmas drama.
It's called "Who's Santa Here?" Question mark.
What the f does that?
This is this is like that game that we saw that or show that we saw them doing, like in live action. Oof, meowish. You don't have to go that far.
Even
You're gonna find out.
Written by Amanda Lehan Kento.
Oh.
All right.
Angela Bussin, hair in 2 little tiny cute braids.
This is Santa Claus. How could you say no to them?
Gripping her puppy mug and wearing a full-on Santa outfit, beard and all.
Wow.
I'm grateful. Merry almost Christmas, biatches.
Oh my gosh. He is massive.
Buff Shane, who's married to Courtney now, slowly walks up to Angela.
Very important lore for the story.
He looks nervous and deadly serious.
Hey, Chica.
What? Chica?
You didn't hear?
Angela giggling and smiling wide, not understanding that he is not f***ing around.
Hear what? Like my outfit? I'm Santa. I thought it would be fun and cute. Everyone's gonna shit a
Buff Shane is about to murder Angela.
brick when they see me.
Buff Shane, who's married to Courtney now,
Gotta keep mentioning that.
puts a hand on her shoulder.
No, baby girl. Stop. No one's going to be shitting anything because...
Angela rips his hand off her shoulder and gives...
Oh my gosh. Am I saying gosh? Gosh. Gosh. Blah, 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 blah. Why can't I speak English sometimes? My goodness. It just ripped off his arm. I don't think they literally meant ripped off, like tore his arm off her shoulder. But I like that they made it literal.
Gives him the middle finger.
What do you mean, Buff Shane? You're scaring me.
Sexy chant.
This is the best alternate universe.
And saunters up. His lips are pursed. Outfit impeccable.
No, Angela.
Incredible.
You're scaring us.
Angela whips her head back and forth between both of them.
So, Shane is buff. Chancellor is sexy. Angela is Santa. A religion based on goth culture would smack. I mean, damn, that is true. There's like a lot of gothic stuff, but not a lot of goth stuff, you know?
Buff Shane, who's married to Courtney now, puts his hand back.
I feel like they're gonna mention that every single time. Love that, but it's so funny. Okay, so yeah, not literally rip off the arm, but I'm glad that they made it like this.
On her shoulder. This time, she doesn't rip it off.
Someone else is already Santa today, Chica.
Chica?
Everything
Why do they keep saying Chica? I love Buff Shade, just like baby girl, Chica.
stops. The world halts. The moon cracks wide open. Emily, super far away at her desk, says to no one in particular in a Texas accent, "Oh my God." And Bailey
Not even in this conversation, just be like, oh.
turns to her. "Were you talking to me?" Angela stops.
No, we're reacting to a thing that's not happening. It's like a dramatic moment, you know? Like when you sneeze and you're like, oh, somebody's talking about me. Or that kind of thing.
Breathing for one whole second.
Who else is dressed as Santa today?
Jeez, I love this artist. Their style, like, normally is very cute and I like it, but the hyper realistic, well, not hyper, but the realistic style looks terrifying.
Who?
Sexy Chance and Buff Shane, who's married to Courtney now, shake their heads.
It's
Out of nowhere, we see big, tall mother Amanda strolls over to them with her
Mother Amanda.
out.
what?
What?
Your is out.
Amanda.
What? Where is the story going?
Oh wait, let me add that. With her super big out.
Oh. Just had to add the big. Okay.
Eating a cheese pack and chugging a big bottle of wine. She is the one dressed like Santa. Shit. Ho, ho, ho. How's everything going? What are memes?
Aged instantly to ancient age. Oh. Sounds like you're going to school at a zoo, Meowish. Pretty sure there's a cartoon about that.
I kid. I'm Santa. Isn't this fun? Amanda stops dead in her tracks.
I love the way the artist just makes it so literal. Kind of reminds me of that one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball. Where they find this book where everything you write inside of it becomes true, but in like the most literal sense. So like, you know, all the flowery words and like stories and fanfic, which like they're blue orbs, and the eyes just become blue orbs, stared into their long, luscious hair or whatever. It's pretty fun. Everyone can be Santa? Nah. Only one. We have to kill each other for it. There's a whole song about it.
She stares at her once best friend / soulmate, Angela. Excuse me?
This is all it took to break that friendship.
I'm Santa. Why are you Santa? Angela stares right at Amanda like she's never seen her before.
It's my turn to be funny, Amanda. So I thought, what a better way to be funny than be Santa? I want it to be a surprise. Why are you doing this to me? Why?
Angela spins in a circle, arms out, super
The voice acting is actually pretty good.
dramatic.
Why?
This is my job.
Pourquoi?
Emily from Pitt literally asked me to do this. I thought you, of all people, would respect that.
You guys are out of control. I'm married to Courtney. Have you seen the TikTok about...
Stop it, Buff Shane. I'm married to the booty hole. Hee hee hee. Wrong.
What is it? I've been off balance this whole time. What is happening? Like, they're reading this story. Who wrote this story? Why did they write this story? Who is Santa?
Long time.
Angela screams loudly and stomps her feet.
Angela.
This isn't fair. You know what's not fair? Being called Angela every day. And people going, oh shit, haha, Amanda, sorry, haha. You guys are just always together, ha 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 ha. No, not anymore.
Is that a thing that happens? What is this lore?
Also, I'm 6 feet fucking tall. There's a difference. But it's true. At one point, we were basically one. Sweet kisses under the bridge, dinner in Manhattan, horsey rides on the mountains in Malibu. But we're not that anymore. I am
Now, we are going to fight, or mitosis, or whatever.
me. And I have to separate myself. So for today, I am the only one who can be
Became evil. Caveman Amanda.
Santa.
Amanda, I told you 1,000 times. You are married. Stop this dirty talk. I am Santa.
Oh gosh, they're both becoming demonic beasts.
Chicas, let's not.
I love the way every time, like, he's normal, and then he says chicas or baby girl, and immediately becomes girlified.
Just then, both Amanda and Angela backhand Buff Shane so hard it completely propels him into one of the walls right into the conference room. All that's left is the Kool-Aid guy outline hole in the wall.
Well, I guess he's out of the story now.
Angela, if you won't listen to me, then listen to my real friends.
Who are your real friends?
Just then, 200 ripped as reindeer come crashing down through the ceiling.
How can a reindeer be?
Well, damn. I mean, the real Santa would have reindeer, so I don't know. Angela, you're losing a lot of your ground here. I think Amanda should be Santa.
We hear Emily at her desk, and no one in particular in a Texas.
Also, any animal can be ripped because they have muscles. Generally, a lot of animals are kind of ripped to a certain degree just by existing in the way they do stuff. But I guess these are particularly ripped reindeer.
Accent. Oh my God.
Okay.
And Bailey, right next to her, says, "Are you talking to me?" Hey guys, leave our mommy alone.
No, why would you say that?
Says the reindeer, and just then the ripped
the face of like horror. Like, what did you just say?
reindeer punches Angela so hard
Oh.
she flies backward into the already open hole into the conference room.
I love this. I love this version where they just made a new hole instead of having her go through this existing hole.
And lands on Buff Shane, who's married to Courtney now.
Ouchies!
Sorry about that.
Flames erupt around Amanda.
Oh no, the conference room is burning.
Fucking glitter everywhere. Hot chocolate bursts out of her pores. Her skin becomes velvet. Her eyes glaze over. Sugar
She's going Super Saiyan.
plums dancing around
Literally Super Santa Saiyan 3 right
her
now.
head, whatever the those are. Basically, she is drunk with power. I am Santa. Everyone will know my name. Sexy Chance jumps into the hole in the conference room and lands on Angela and Buff Shane.
Cuddle me. I'm scared.
I've got you, son.
Just then, Amanda gets on her.
Okay, we're learning connections now. So Buff Shane is Sexy Chandler's father, or that they just said son as in like you're good, son. You know, like Western kind of thing. The reindeer are Amanda's children, I guess. And also Buff Shane is married to Courtney.
Fled, and all the ripped as reindeer give Angela, Sexy Chance, and Buff Shane, who's married to Courtney now, the middle finger. All will bow in my
I feel like Courtney's very proud of that. I mean, fair enough. I'm happy for them.
name. Time to take over the world.
Well, that's not very Santa Christmas of you. I feel like Santa would be against that. Unless it's to give more presents. Do evil to do more good, potentially. I can feel like that. I feel like that's a Christmas movie that's out there somewhere.
Just then, Amanda is gone. Or should we say, Santa. Sexy Chance turns to Angela.
So, you went on a horsey ride in Malibu?
Yeah, it was actually really enjoyable.
Nice.
I like horsies.
Nice.
And
What a beautiful story. That was so much happened, and I don't know why, but it was good. You can't say that. Oh, thank you. They reversed it. All right, sweet. The words have been undone. Woo! We gotta get out of here. All right. Next, we have something from Meowish. This one is from the channel called Lars! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Your Lips and Me, reprise, In Trouser as Manic. A song from In Trousers, I love that.
Well, my husband divorced his wife last week and he was dying to play the clown. So he kissed the two boys, the bird and me, then flew off with Whizzer Brown. The neighbors love me, they say I'm a fool.
The song from when he went off with Whizzer. And they went to Florida or wherever.
But I'm just practicing my calisthenics and the golden rule. I'll be brave, dear. You go on digging your grave, dear.
I love this art style. The backgrounds are pretty well defined for an animatic. Movement is slightly above average in quantity, if nothing else. Love that.
I didn't know it'd make you lonely. I thought you'd agree. But
Ooh, that was nice. The little petal folding off the flower. It's pretty smooth as well, actually.
But
The little bounce. The little bounce and animation is literally... I didn't realize how important it was. It really makes everything feel smooth if you let things bounce a little bit before they rest.
But when I saw your lips and they didn't belong. But when I saw
Damn, the animation from before was good, but now they're really going all out here, huh?
sure they
Didn't
didn't belong to me. Scrubby, dubby, dubby, look at Marvin take a shower. Look at Marvin in the tubby. Scrubby, dubby, dubby, he is soapy with the soap he uses. Everyone can see that he's a
Marvin's having fun. Well, Marvin is Marvin, you know?
wet Marvin boy.
Although, now we get Marvin takes a victory shower, so... Also from Lars, question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point. Trigger warning, rape. Okay. Mention. Your lips and me reprise, plus Marvin takes a victory shower. Hey, Cascat.
On my 14th birthday.
I actually really like that way of making the water seem like it's flowing. Even though it's obviously not. It's just
Nothing
repeating.
was ready, nothing on the table, so I showed some wit. And what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Nobody listen.
Having the three ladies there in their white silhouettes to show that they're not really there, I actually really enjoy that. While having Marvin be very clearly physically present with all the lighting and the black lines.
Listen to me, so I threw a fit. And what do you know? I got my breakfast, the likes of which you've never seen.
Poor Miss Goldberg.
I blew out the candle in a single breath. Then I thought of love, then I thought of death. Then I made a deal.
What was your... Oh, not a wish, a deal. Interesting. What did you dream of? I'm so sad they didn't add this in the 30 college production. I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't recognize this song at all.
The contents of which I cannot reveal.
Well, I was hoping you would tell us your deal. But then again, I guess that's a pretty normal thing for deals. Also, another way that they're doing to indicate that these are, like, not physically present, like these people, is the fact that you can see into the background when, for Marvin, the background is specifically erased behind his body.
Goldberg in a rape, poor darling now with Marvin. Poor Miss Goldberg in a rape, poor darling now with Marvin. My body is not yours to hold. Her body is not yours to hold. Poor Miss Goldberg.
I mean, he didn't actually do anything with Miss Goldberg, right? Also, Marvin didn't actually he just took off her glasses. Right. Yeah, I was about to say, like, the only thing he's done with her was that one, like, dream thing where he didn't even really do it with her. He was like it was like very weird. I feel him stripping away. I felt him die in my arms. His charms were blank, not for me. We lay in bed. He played. Oh, this is the lyrics of one of the songs. With the sound and light and down and all his darling. He says, we might survive the night. Love me for what I am. Oh, gosh. Oh, and this is the confrontation with, like, his family and Wizard. This is when he was, like, on all by himself, like his lowest point in falsettos, right? You know, this is what happens when you want everything. You can't have everything. You can't have your loving family and your lover. I mean, kind of. No, you just couldn't have it in the end. Oh, dumping his head into the water, screaming. And they all are gone, and he's left alone.
1.
That was really good. Okay. And now we're definitely in his head because, you know, he's underwater.
2, 3, 4.
Wizard.
Scrubby-dubby-dubby, look at Marvin, take a shower, look at Marvin in the tubby. Scrubby-dubby-dubby, he is soapy with the soap he uses, everyone can see that he's a wet Marvin boy.
Let's move on from Wet Marvin. That was very good. I don't fully know where that song would have taken place in Trousers, because it wasn't obviously in the version I saw. Love being Marvin, I'm sure. Wow, okay. Next thing, we have something from St. Brown, by St. Brown. The Guide to Success, Gravity Falls, excuse me, a Gravity Falls AMV. I don't know the Guide to Success, though. I don't know this song.
I love that you are loyal, love that you got passion, love that you take noble stands. Kid, really I do.
Is Bill Cipher the one who would be singing this?
Really I do.
Do you?
But loyal is in business, passion is imprudent. You're not allowed to make demands. Kid, really it's true.
Twice. Large amount of times where they essentially killed Dipper. Now that I think about it.
Kid, I'm telling you. And you're much too young to know better. You've gotten yourself in a mess. So before I send your death letter, I'll recite you the guide to success.
I mean, what's the point in giving me a guide to success if you're gonna kill me? Or send me to my death, whatnot.
Free of charge, here's the guide to success.
Let's hear it. Although I feel like if this is from Bill Cipher, his guide to success probably won't be the best.
Never say what you really feel. Why make a choice when it's safer just to make a deal? Stay away from what causes a stir or offense. Keep your heart silent, don't dispute. And if it turns violent, make sure you know who to shoot. And
See, there you go. Not great advice so far, except for the shooting thing.
eventually every relationship ends. So throw out your baby and murder your friend.
I was wrong. The shooting advice was bad.
Really, it is simple. Really, it's been proven. Really, it is what is done, kid. It's just what you are supposed to do.
I really like this, type of music. I don't know what kind it is, to be blunt, but the essentially just talking, singing, that kind of singing at a decently, I don't know, I like it. It's not usually what I listen to, but I'm into it. If you're not mistaken, this is from a collection of songs by Joe Iconis, songwriter of Be More Chill, for musicals that wound up never being made. That's crazy. Oh, that's all right, redacted. And also, hope it was good.
And I don't.
That deer did not care that much that its teeth were gone, assuming they even know what's happening.
Get your confusion, don't get your persistence, especially when there's no one who's supporting you. Kids, you know it's true. And you're much too young to give orders, and you're just too stubborn to see. Just repeat after me, never say what you really feel.
That's a lesson they both know. Lie.
Why make a choice when it's safer just to make a deal? Stay away from what causes a stir or offense. Keep your heart silent, don't dispute. And if it turns violent, make sure you know who to shoot. And eventually every relationship ends. So slice off your balls and then murder your friends.
Jeez, my goodness. I feel like going into every relationship, assuming that it will end, will probably lead it to ending faster. And prevent any possibility of it not ending.
And I think you need to think about what you're doing with your life. And I think you need to think about why everyone hates you.
No, people don't hate you. Probably. A couple of them probably do. But most people, I assume, don't care.
And I think you need to think about all these choices that you make. Because you've gone too far and done too much. And nobody...
I haven't really been talking about the AMV too much, more the song itself, because I haven't heard it. AMV's been pretty good as well. Fairly fitting with like the characters and the actions, and here having this part about relationships breaking apart and then literally seeing a relationship break apart with Dipper and Mabel, which I feel like I don't know if I've said this before. People are way too harsh on Mabel. She's a kid. She's like 12 here, right? 13, around there. While her like brother is planning to like go off, do his complete own thing, completely separating. I don't know. I feel like her reactions were fairly reasonable, and it wasn't that difficult to like get her back to the side of good.
Nobody's gonna touch you. No, nobody's gonna touch you ever again. So you wielded your attack fist, and now you're on the blacklist.
Womp womp. He's fine. Mabel's a vibe.
Tell me, Sonny, was it worth it? Does it feel as good as you thought it would?
That's a good question. Probably not. I mean, the brief satisfaction of hitting a person that deserves it probably is not made up by like the consequences that you have to deal with afterwards.
So go play in your sandbox, you and your little posse. We got a bigger box to fill with people who will kill. And go and shout all about us, that we're cold and old and unfair.
Perfect descriptions of Bill.
'Cause we may not know what we're doing,
Womp.
or each of us a millionaire. So really, kid, we don't really care.
Nah, they're just having fun creating chaos and despair.
And we've got some wisdom to share. Exploit everybody who helped you. Put all of your faith in swine. Kiss some ass, it'll pass, and you'll be fine.
Literally, this feels exactly like the kind of thing Bill would say to somebody. The exact kind of advice he would give.
Young man, exploit everybody who helped you. Put all of your faith in swine. Kiss some ass, it'll pass, and you'll be fine. Young man, exploit everybody who helped you. Put all of your faith in swine. Kiss some ass, it'll pass, and you'll be fine. Young man, fine. Young man, fine. Young man, hey, never say what you really feel. By making choice when it's safer just to make a deal. Stay away
Also, the make a deal is very appropriate considering it's Bill. That's his whole thing.
from a cause is a stir or offense. Keep your heart silent, don't dispute. And if it turns violent, make sure you know who to shoot. And eventually every relationship ends. So throw out your baby and murder your friends. Ignore all your feelings and murder your friends. And don't be a baby, don't make a fuss. And hopefully one day you won't murder us.
I mean, I feel like if you've pushed me this far, I hope I will kill you at some point. I think the main misconception people have with Mabel is that she's too immature, but that's because their main point of comparison is Dipper, who wants to grow up as fast as possible, while Mabel wants to be a kid for as long as possible. Genuinely, very good and accurate analysis of their characters. They're both kids. One just is fine with being a kid and wants to stay a kid, and the other hates being a kid and wants to be an adult. Neither is wrong. They just both have things they need to learn. The helplessness of pleading to someone who does not care because they simply are not and will never be affected thanks to the privilege will never care is too real. Whew. Guide to Success. What a great song. I'm probably going to check that out again on my own later at some point. Gravity Falls was such a good series. Genuinely, probably still one of my top 10 shows, like, ever. There was talk about there being a third season, right? But I don't think that ever happened. Or if it's going to happen, it'll be in the future. I don't know if I want a third season. As much as I want more Gravity Falls, like, the first two they're so perfectly contained, you know? They have everything you need. What more is there to have? All right. We are moving on to a video by Jane Bird called Game Changer, but it's just Brennan doing the most. Silliness incoming, let's go. Oh boy.
Brandon, I think that's you. Okay,
Hi.
hold on one second.
Oh my God.
I'm not Brennan, but I was just saying hi.
Does someone have a broom and
Tape.
All right, move back. Thank you.
Oh, Brennan, that's going to be so loud. Give me a moment. Where's my point, Sam? Written. It's I mean, you could tell that's exactly what he was thinking. That look straight at him. Where's my points? Whew. This is all the same episode, by the way.
Brendan, that was very loud. Ellie!
Yes.
The creator said he told a story and doesn't want to beat the dead horse. No, that's the right expression. Yeah. Okay, so there was just rumors about a third season, but it's not actually happening. I can appreciate that. As he said, the story is told. There's nothing real, like, else to do. Like, no more mysteries. And, like, sure, you could make a new mystery, but I don't know. I think just let sleeping dogs lie. I'm just gonna use all the animal sayings today.
I'd like to answer the question. Brennan.
That is... Correct. I'd give points for that if...
That's the question, right? It wasn't like,
answer.
Go make the biggest sound. It's asking who.
No, wait.
No, wait. You know what? I would have done this. I would have assumed, like Brandon's, like, damn, all right, how am I going to... You ought to use the broom. Is there another broom I can get to tie up to make an even longer stick? To make it even louder? I'm glad I can help protect it.
I love that answer so much, I almost want to change the premise of my game. But to stay faithful to it. That rules.
So
That's some real fucking
The face of a man who does not know he's about to be ruined.
Celtic trickster hero.
What do you mean? Uh-oh.
The answer lies between the paths. To delete.
So you want me to actually ring the gun?
Well, I mean, I'll accept the paths. To delete.
So you want me to actually ring the
Oh, dang it, I muted. I was like, last known moment of Brendan having fun this episode. So it's just downhill mentally from this moment.
gun?
Well, I mean, I'll accept that as your answer, but it won't win. Brennan,
That was really loud. Was that as loud as Brennan's?
I do think you were loudest.
Okay.
Allie, I do think you were least loud, which means...
Okay, no, that's what I thought. Brendan was the loudest. Like, I had to take it off. It was so loud.
Oscar, that is 3 points.
What?
For you.
What? Huh? The question was, who can do it the loudest? The answer is Brennan. If the answer was who, like, literally saying who can do it the loudest, then this person would get it because they said Brennan, right?
Moving right along.
Oh, this is like a middle of the
This is exciting if you're not Brennan.
pack game.
I'd win this so
This is
easily.
moderation.
Okay.
Brennan
Excellence
is
never
digesting
pays,
this
huh?
badly.
I don't know what I did, but at some point, Sam looked at me and went, "This guy, I need to rattle his belief in doing your best."
I mean, from what I know of Brennan, he's always doing his best. So I can see why he would decide that, like Sam.
But I'm going to tell you this right now. If the goal of the game is to be middle, I'm going to lose so fucking hard.
Ominous
It's
foreshadowing.
going to blow your fucking mind.
Okay. Jeez. Every episode, the game has different rules. Right, so they have to figure it out. Also, losing too hard is bad if it's supposed to be middle of the road. Because if you lose too hard, then you get last and you don't get points. Exactly, Redacted, like you're saying.
So you were first out, so you keep getting first.
Yes. Congrats.
I'm so angry.
Now, Brennan, why do 20 push-ups?
Here's the deal. If you think that the roseate spoonbill...
Wait. I want to see.
Yes. Congrats.
What's the
so
question?
angry.
Who can do the most blindfolded push-ups? Okay.
Brennan, why do 20 push-ups?
Here's the deal. If you think that the roseate spoonbill got to me, don't give a fuck about
A bird?
birds. What I do give a fuck about is trying your best every time.
And your best is not going to be the wrong thing here, I think.
And so long as I am on this stage and drawing breath, you can good and goddamn believe that I will be trying my best in every challenge.
Wow.
I can set my own standard for what success looks like, and it
So, Brennan's just not even going to try to do the middle of the road thing. Okay, got it.
always looks like trying your best. Kids, stay in school.
You are allowed to
What a PSA. Beautiful. Clap, clap, clap.
approach this game however you see fit.
Thank you.
Save your appetite, Brennan, because it's time for an old-fashioned pie eating contest.
Who can eat the most pie in 1 minute? Oh, I think I'd do so good on this. Well, it depends on the type of pie. If it's good pie, I can eat it fast. If it's apple pie...
What?
I'm just gonna let Oscar and Allie know you're competing with each other.
Why?
Because I'm gonna eat all that pie in 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone ever competed in a pie eating contest before?
Yes, I lost and I broke one of my teeth.
Damn, he wasn't kidding that he always goes all out, to the point that apparently he chipped a tooth. I chipped a tooth once, very slightly. It was like a metal fork. I don't remember why it happened. And I don't remember which tooth I chipped slightly. Like one of the ones at the front. But it was a very slight thing, and at this point I don't even like notice it at all. You'd be awesome at this, Miash.
Yeah, kids, stay in school.
Let's put 1 minute on the clock.
I mean, there's worst face. There are worse fates. Jeez, speak English. Have some diction in your tongue. That sounded weird. I was gonna say there are worst fates than being, you know, a pie eater after dropping out.
Are the goggles mandatory?
The goggles are there for your own protection. Of course, they're not mandatory.
These are gonna slow me down.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Bon appetit. Oh, God.
Oh,
He's just drinking the whole pie.
God.
Oh, Brennan.
Sipping it
already
like it's a cup of soup. 20 seconds left.
Winning makes me feel really sad.
Who can
I mean, when you're eating that much pie, yeah, probably.
do the best Donald Trump impression?
This is either going to be really good or really bad.
Now, you may already have a spot-on Donald Trump impression. I may have even heard it. But in this case,
Oh, okay. So he does already have a really good one. I'm okay.
spot on
I mean, of course he does.
means spot gone from second place.
I feel like this is rigged.
So you might want to dial it down a notch. Allie, we'll start with you.
Didn't know I was gonna be gonna make some noise today.
You gotta set up the pose, get into it, you know, be possessed by the spirit of Trump.
Really big shoe.
Donald Trump doing Ed Sullivan's catchphrase?
Brennan.
Hello, hello, hello. I love it when you curveball.
Here it is.
I'm assuming he made it bad on purpose because that wasn't Trump at all.
I'm Donald Trump, China.
What world are we living in which
3 alternate universe Trumps come into a room? All of them want to build a wall.
Allie's impression was the best of them? Here's the problem, Brennan. Despite your attempt to throw that...
Do you think I was attempting to throw it?
Yes, I've seen your impression.
No.
What was the strategy?
Look, you have to do us all in a row, but we're comedians.
Yes.
So whatever the second person does creates the second point in a line, which creates a pattern. And the third person cannot resist their comedic impulses to build off of the first 2 points of information. So I knew that if I did one better than Allie, Allie would win, because Oscar would want to put a tail on it. You're not just playing the card.
Whoa. He's like mega braining it. And honestly, I think he did it because of the 3 of them, I would put him like middle of the road. I would say Allie's was the best, his was second, and then the other guy's is the worst. Damn, that was massive brain. You can do the Croatian president impression so good that your friends send her a voice message of... I thought it was him. Bro, that's crazy. Why? What did you say?
Cards you're playing the other players.
Wait, are you playing me?
I'm playing poker right now on my phone.
It's time for a dance.
Wait, did he get a point for that?
Dance challenge.
What?
Who could do the best 10-second dance?
Here's how this is going to work.
Wow.
I'm going to divide you into 3 teams of 2. Allie and Brennan.
Oh, okay, Brennan has gotten points. Okay, so they didn't say it, but I think they got points for that one.
Brennan and Oscar, Allie and Oscar. Each of you will have 1 to 2 minutes backstage to create whatever choreography you like to a song of our choosing. The second place winner
Oh, they get prep time. All right, that's exciting.
will both win 3 points. Allie and Oscar, we'll do you first.
All right.
Okay.
You can head off stage. Your song is waiting back there for you.
Our song. Okay, we're ready.
Incredible!
Wait, both of them are going. What? Is Brennan just gotta do it on their own?
Very efficient players. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1.
Okay. Okay.
Strategizing.
What?
Damn. This is so good.
And that's it.
That's pretty good.
That's how you...
That's peak. I'd put that up at peak.
You announce the end of a dance.
Allie,
Thank
no
you.
rest for the weary. You and Brennan.
We think that the dance you guys did out there, is that a high point? Is that a mid point? Is that a low point? How about this? We go a little bit under where
Brennan scheming engaged.
that was.
Okay. We're ready.
Incredible.
Got it.
All right, break it down.
3, 2, 1, go.
He is locked in. He is so locked in. It's crazy.
Dimension.
And that's it.
I don't know. Would I put that at worse than the other? I think it's better only because Brennan went like so hard in his movements, like so good. I kind of feel like that one was the better one.
Wow, players.
That's right. That's right.
That was hot.
Thank you.
That was hot.
That might have been a little worse.
Yes.
What?
Brennan and Oscar,
Might have been. I would have said it was a little better.
that's you.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. We're doing this 3 times. 1.
Yeah.
So I can go down while you go
And I
up.
yeah, let's do that.
I think we're ready.
Wow.
This is gonna be so good.
I overheard a little bit of what was happening back there, and I'm excited.
Here we go.
And a 3.
Is
And
it to the same music?
a 2 and a 1.
I'm sorry. Dance is a sin. Dance is a sin.
He's sabotaging. No, this is the betrayal. The apology right before is like, so you don't deserve this, but we're not getting through. I have to win.
Dance is not right. Do not dance. No.
And he's still got it going.
No.
You know, in an artistic sense, this is a pretty good dance. Shows how society chains you down, locks you up.
And that's it.
Who will
forfeit the most points?
forfeit the most points? The points as they stand now: Allie with 15, Brennan with 12, Oscar with 18.
All right, the game is fairly even right now.
Decide on your number and write it down on your paddle. The player to forfeit the middle amount of points
My God.
will not lose those points.
Oh, that's difficult, actually. That's really rough. Okay. I don't think anyone is gonna forfeit more than half of their points. Half of their points plus 1, I think, is the maximum level that people are gonna give up. No, but at the same time, they're gonna know that other people will give up, will try to get the middle points. So, and I'm assuming other people will have the same logic. No one's gonna give up more than half of their points plus 1. So probably everyone will go around 4. I would put 4.
Other than that, there are no points to be gained this round.
Can you pick 0?
You absolutely can.
Can you pick negative numbers?
No.
No, you cannot. I
Dang.
will disqualify you if you do negative points.
So you are 6
We try.
points.
We'll see.
You're 6 points behind. I'm 3 points behind.
And then there's the question, isn't there?
Which question is that?
The question at the heart of this episode. You've
Uh-oh. He's about to monologue.
made an idol of mediocrity, Sam Reich, of trying to skate by with a half effort, and I won't stand for it. I know what I'm putting on the paddle, and I need no collaboration.
What are you gonna do, Oscar?
Well,
He's about to sacrifice all of his points. Welcome back, theater kid.
Don't want to put the same number because then.
Yeah, because then we lose.
Yeah.
But we know Brennan's gonna put 0.
Yeah.
He's gonna write a long speech, and at
He's
the end of
already
it will be
writing
a
a speech.
0.
Oscar.
Yes, I have wagered 3 points.
Bold move.
Okay.
Allie.
0 points.
I would have lost. And he would have won. And I would have lost 4 points. I mean, after they said about 0 points, of course it would have brought the average up. I was close, though. If I had put 2, I would have gotten it.
0 points. Brennan, if your answer is somewhere in between, you win this round. What have you wagered?
You can have my points when you pry them from my cold, dead hands.
He really he filled up the whole thing with a speech.
I would no sooner surrender my points than I would surrender my life, my heart, my sacred memory of all that came before. My points tell the story of who I am, where I've come from, and what I've done. You shall not have my points, negative infinity.
Disqualified.
I told you.
You dropped this.
That negative numbers would not count. Allie, you are the winner of that challenge with 0 point sacrifice that keeps you at 15. Oscar, sacrificing 3 points, brings you down from 18 to 15. The scores at the end of our game: Allie with 15, Oscar with 15, Brennan with 12.
What's happening is wrong.
Putting Brennan
Wait.
in second place. Brennan, you are the winner of...
He's so angry. I hadn't even realized. Wait, he is like, as soon as I saw this, they were like reading out the scores. I'm like, Brennan wins. His mediocrity succeeds.
This episode, Brennan, come take your stance.
Silver.
Up on your pedestal.
Brennan, the king of trying just enough.
Oh, the disrespect is crazy. Man, they went all out. Silver medal, second place, flower.
King.
The king.
Oh my God.
Speech.
The king of mediocrity.
Speech.
All right, Brennan. We know this was hard on you, but tell us, how do you feel about your triumphant victory?
There is nothing wrong with second place.
What the?
Your best effort
Immediately switching up. He's like, what?
is all that anyone's asking for. And if you give your best and you come in second, you come in third, you come in last, it's not about winning or losing. It's about giving it everything you've got. Now, Sam has...
This has become like a PSA. He's like walking to... He's approaching.
Built a monument to devilry and chaos. I deserve second place. I came in second.
A monument to devilry and chaos is crazy. Immediate being like, this is wrong. And to reward me for second is wrong. How dare you?
The only crime that's been committed here is that Oscar and Allie deserve first. We should be applauding them for getting more points. But in this sick rodeo, this...
God, just dancing.
Bizarre, fucked up clown festival that Sam's put together, we're here celebrating what I can only describe as the sickness at the core of America.
This is beautiful.
And I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get Sam.
Sam for us here, a game changer. I'm your host, Sam Rice. Reminding you that if you're not second, you're last. Good night.
He killed Sam. Subscribe. Oh God. This kind of feels like the end of the Amazing Digital Circus 1. I don't know why. That was a experience from beginning to end, and I feel like a changed person now. Whew. Oh, we have another one. If it's 11, I don't know if I can handle it if it's 11 minutes long again.
I don't.
It's 10 minutes long. But it was good, so.
Particularly like winning.
Oh, there's a green screen
A
here.
job that keeps making me compete, and I don't care about winning. I just don't want to lose.
So he cares about winning. I'm not competitive. I would just kill everyone to win. What's so hard to understand about that?
You think I'm gonna fucking
Brennan, literally 2 minutes ago.
roll over? You look me in the eyes, Beardsley, and say, Brandon, I think it's your fucking time. It'll be a cold day in hell when I go out like a fucking chump.
Okay. Right. Really, he's not that. He doesn't care that much about winning, guys. And we're gonna see a whole video explaining that to a T. Oh, this is where his reputation comes from? Alright. In fierce competition with very little at stake.
bed that I lost my virginity in a one-night stand when I was 16.
This is the pilot episode for the show, by the way.
Years old, is the same bed I was later cuckolded in my longest at the time relationship. Holy!
Not even surprised that he's telling the story. Is he Brennan's girlfriend? What is the context for this story? Because that's crazy.
Shit! That's gotta be worth. I don't know what's worth 5 points. If that's not worth 5 points, Machine, can you
He'll do anything for the points, man.
tell me, is that true?
There is no corner of my heart I would not turn over to the world for 5 points.
I think I've heard that quote, but now I know the source, and it's crazy.
I'm going with Paul.
Amy. Paul guessed.
Oh wait, this is a contest.
Lily. You guessed Paul.
Oh Christ. As soon as he starts, everyone's like, "Uh-oh." Brennan is thinking. He's using his brain.
Trap guessed me.
Trap guessed you. I guessed Trap.
Just
This is an
to
LSAT question.
prevent. Brennan again is guessing just to prevent anyone else from winning 3 points.
Oh, did I break your game? I'm so sorry.
Last prom.
It's like, whenever they're playing, it's like it wasn't a competition before, but as soon as he realized, like, oh wait, there is gonna be a winner and loser, it's time to lock in. A lumberjack forgot his axe, but insists he doesn't need it. Oh boy.
Of round one. Brennan's real feelings about our loosey-goosey point system.
It wouldn't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Take anything away from
angry monologue mode activated.
The show to just do real points. And here's the thing. All of us are afraid of the rubric that we're trying to find for why someone gets to. But here's the thing. You're not
the confusion on the other guy's face, like, huh?
Protecting him in his feelings, because at the end of the day, Sam makes an arbitrary decision to give the ear to someone, and it still hurts every time.
There's real pain behind those eyes.
So what are we protecting anyone from exactly? We have either an arbitrary system, or we have a system where we actually have some kind of rubric.
Everyone else being like, yikes. Oh, whoa. I mean, I kind of agree with this. Like, if it's arbitrary, you can't even justify it to yourself. Because, like, oh, what's even the point? I thought I did great there, and I deserved the win. And then I didn't get it.
Right? For who did the best job. And at least in one space,
I love the memes.
You can protect your emotions by saying, I can try harder next time. There's no way in this system to try harder next time because you're at the whim of a bit.
Yeah, I mean, but it sounds like it's a lot of fun at least.
Actually, this, I don't know if this is
actually
what you're going for, but actually, Thorin does not die during the Battle of Five Armies. He dies after the Battle of Five. Now that's true.
Oh, I know the actually show. I actually watched this because I'm a nerd, and I very rarely like knew the answers to the things that they were talking about. But when they did, I was so hyped. I was like, "Wait a second, actually."
If I don't get a point, I'm gonna fucking lose it, and that's a promise. And
do not give him the point. I want to see this play out. I don't think he's bluffing.
I noticed a lot of sold tags on these. It'd be a real bummer if they all got fucking snapped.
This is a little mini game we like to call Name That Bird. Simple rules. I'm gonna.
Did we see this one?
Show a bird. You tell me what that bird is.
Calm down.
Brennan, calm down. This is your cup of tea.
Carol.
Yeah, we saw this one already.
We'll start with you. Your bird is
pigeon.
Very good, Carol.
We're gonna skip this one because we did. Although there are the commentary, but if you want to see the commentary, just go check out the original video. Instead, I'll be skipping the bird section because I saw it. Womp womp. That's a good meme. Damn, the bird section is pretty long. Good thing I skipped it.
To Carolyn and to Katie.
Torture.
I remember reading a book to you about
Bonus round. Kid Brennan.
baby animals or something, and there was a quiz at the end, and you were doing the quiz, and we had read through the animals, and you got some answer about baby seals wrong, and we're getting upset, and I went, Brennan, it's not a test. And you went, you don't understand. I want it to be a test.
Oh,
That's
no.
Damn, Brennan has always been like this, huh?
Brendan, I'm going to take your point and I'm going to give it to Siobhan only because she was so... If she had not said Feely or Keely...
Damn, you're dabbing on him too? That's crazy. Double dabbing? Bro. Really gotta rub it in, huh?
I'm going to be clear. I'm glad Siobhan deserves that point.
Right.
To take my point away? Choice. Open here.
He does not even care. It is wild, dude, like, that you can just take it away. I was like, damn.
Oh, Brennan, as usual, nothing but complete and total focus.
You're not getting a fucking joke out of me until I'm out of this room.
Let's go, baby.
You
Let's
want
go.
bits? You let me out of the room for bits, motherfucker. Brennan.
He's like a caged animal. Desperate to be free, to let the bits flow. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure Brennan actually skipped most of high school. Everything I learned about Brennan makes him so much more impressive than what I thought he already was.
Sam says, set a producer.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Bro, I mean, that seemed very upsetting. I guess no one wants to get sick on set, and at least like if you're sick, cover up your mouth or something, you know? That would be upsetting.
Now that was an audible gasp.
This was filmed in 2021. That was during the height of the pandemic, right? That absolutely would make everyone upset. Literally hid behind the podium, too.
Oh boy.
How do you one up that? What could be worse than that?
I think that goes to Brennan.
Would do anything
For what?
To win anything. Yeah.
Just a single point. It's all. He'll do anything for it.
That point goes to Brennan.
I know
That's not all the clips. Don't lie to me. I see the video runtime.
what's going on here. I know what's going on here. Okay? I
Okay.
do.
Do you?
And if you want me to wander backstage
Wait, we've seen this one as well.
to spill the beans.
I mean, there's really no need for us to do that because
It's the final question,
these other
right?
two are in the loop. So
They're in the loop.
Is this the
I'm
final
the only one out of the
Yeah, we saw this
most trivia games, unless it had been rigged from...
And it's edited to look beautiful, but unfortunately.
no, we only got two.
God!
Love it, but we saw it already. Check it out on your own. Anyway, that was fun music. Next we have this video. We'll have to open in another thing. I saw it apparently. I've seen all these guys. This is the like mouse OC character from this person. You just said the whole playlist. Whatever. We can watch Defying Gravity, OC animatic. Damn, I didn't have a like on this. Wait, by who? I'm sorry. It didn't say. by Rambu. Isn't that a Minecraft YouTuber? And it is already gorgeous. And it's so well designed. Did you watch the last two? No, I didn't. I guess.
Alphaba.
The character designs are great. interesting that in universe they're doing a play.
Why couldn't you have stayed calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how.
Oh, now we transition into the universe of the story. I love that.
You hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too.
Literally locking into the.
I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now.
I like her like lashes.
Oh, Elfie, listen to me. Just say you're sorry. You can still be with the wizard. What you've worked and waited for. You can have all you ever.
Still be the wizard, right? So based off of the little I know about Wicked, I'm guessing this is where Elphaba, whatever her name is, leaves the good side, I guess. Although I'm pretty sure they're evil in like the actual musical. End of Act 1, right? Or at least not good.
I know.
Not really? Damn, completely off.
I don't want it. No. I can't want it anymore.
Grimoire. A book of her magic spells.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same.
Okay.
I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game.
It really does feel like a goodbye song, though, is kind of what I was assuming.
Too late for second guessing.
Even the pages are detailed. I mean, not with words, but the drawings.
Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap. It's time.
The animation is so smooth here, bro. Showing the magic is green.
To try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Can't I make you?
She does not seem to be. Like, what did she do to like put them in this situation, or Alphaba, I mean, that they're in this situation? Because they're like, there's locked up a door, put up books on it. She's trying to convince the other one to like stop whatever she's doing. What is it? I'm so curious what's happening.
You understand, you're having delusions of grandeur. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long.
I mean, when it comes to magic, which clearly they have, what is a delusion of grandeur, and what is just a spell that hasn't been developed yet?
I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I lost. Well, if that's love, it comes as much too high a cost. Nights that I might defy gravity.
Oh, there was captions this whole time. I'm sorry.
Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull.
Wait. That was so smooth. I knew they were going to pull the broom. I mean, that's a classic witch thing. And very well set up, because we saw the broom already leaning there. And even if it was to the side and not focused. So it wasn't a surprise when she pulled on it.
Glinda.
Just gonna say, if you think the song is good, you don't know No Good Deed. I actually listen to No Good Deed Goes Unpunished. That's like the only song from this musical that I check occasionally. Like, I have it on a playlist. Everything else, I don't really look into it. But that one song, I have it because it's good.
Come with me. Think of what we could do together.
Where are you going?
Unlimited. Together.
It's so good, but spoilers? I mean, I'm spoiled, I guess.
We're
Her hand's shaking.
Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Glenda, dreams the way we planned them. If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win.
Oh, I mean, I guess she's on board. She seemed very against it before.
They'll never bring us down.
Well, are you coming?
Oh. Oh, wait, no, that... Give me a moment.
Are you coming?
The genuine smile to the... Oh. Like, the brittle smile. Is that not... That feels like the wrong word. But it's the closest I can get off the top of my head. The, like, the still smiling, but... no. And then to the fall. That's so good.
I hope you're happy.
What was the sudden clip of the parents with their child?
Now that you're choosing this,
You too.
I hope it brings you bliss. I really hope you get it, and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end.
I mean, I don't think... This is still the Wizard of Oz, right? And she's the Wicked Witch of the West? I don't think it does end happily for her.
I hope you're happy, my friend.
Oh, damn. They were here to kill her.
So if you care to find me,
But also the sudden flood of characters rushing towards her. That was really well done. Very fast paced, while also slow enough for us to really process what's happening. And then this crazy shot. Love that.
As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity.
Is the fact that she can fly, is that like an unusual thing? Because there's very strong focus on defying gravity and stuff. Like, is that not usually something people with magic can do? Also, hi, Ian Kate. Gravity. Oh, that's a tall tower.
Nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring
Did I really watch this? Because none of this seems familiar to me. It's really good. The wings, not expected considering they're on a broom, but I guess they probably would help with like aerodynamics of some kind. And now everyone else being like she's wicked. What did she do, man? Is it too much of a spoiler to know what she did to get this hatred towards her? Or, like, you know, the character in the musical? Apparently there's 2 more in this, like, playlist, which is Wait For Me, a Hadestown song, which I've never watched Hadestown. I don't think I've heard a single song from Hadestown, ever. And then a Hamilton song, which I definitely have heard, Yorktown. Do you guys want to check them out? Or do you want to move on to the next thing? Also, Casacat, I missed your previous message. As long as you're mine. The German version of that? You don't know. You're Switzerland. Hadestown is so good. I mean, we could check it out if you guys want. Technically, Melody did post the entire playlist. So, I don't have... I'm fine with it if you guys want to. It's just, it's like 8 minutes long. Wait For Me. Another one by Rambu, and again the setup of they're like doing a play.
Why the struggle? Why the strain?
And as soon as the light is on them, they become their character.
Why make trouble?
I'm guessing this is how they dress normally.
Why make scenes? Why go against the grain? Why?
Yeah, they're literally all dressed normally. Have you not seen Hadestown? I've just never checked it out.
Swim upstream. It ain't no use.
Oh, we got a lot of mouse people this time.
You're bound to lose.
And we got this girl again, who's not a mouse.
What's done
And this man, who's also is not a mouse.
is done. That's the way.
They're talking about a river, right? I'm guessing like the river Styx, or the river of life that leads you to death. We need to add that to the list? Right, sure. I'll add Hadestown to the list right now of reacts. There you go. It's at the very bottom. Hadestown.
The river runs, so I get.
The scenes are really good. Like, just like everything. How do I describe it? It's just very well put together in a way that it makes it very clear. All the shapes are shaped nicely. I always hate saying that because it doesn't make any sense. But like, you know what I mean, right?
Why break a sweat?
And also all these structures are made like correctly as well. Like the tracks are made exactly how like actual like minecart tracks would be, which is like 2 metals on the side to like lock in the wheels. The Battle of Yorktown is my after exam song that I always listen to when I finish all my exams, but I still have 3 to do, so no Battle of Yorktown yet. I mean, you'll get a little taste of it early.
Why waste your...
We're seeing a lot of things. Are we like going from the underground up? Because now we were somewhere deep. We went upstairs. Now there was water. Now we're in the mines.
Precious breath. Why beat your handsome brow? Nothing changes. Nothing.
We've been fully a cappella right now, which is very curious. I'm wondering when the music's gonna come in, like the background.
Changes.
If it is gonna come in at all.
Nothing changes.
Oh, the lighting also. Impeccably done. Very dramatic. Lights up only when it needs to.
Anything
Going back into the depths. Meow cat plus meow back is what? Is gonna be on my grave because that line is better than anything Shakespeare. What is that context? Oh, Hadestown. It's a lot more industrial than I expected it to be. Which, I mean, I guess the underworld has to modernize eventually with the uptick in the population. Characters, and got the other people that are just mice.
What is it? Well, the good news
Okay, so this is Orpheus, this is Hermes.
is he said that you can go.
He did? He did.
Damn. And this is Eurydice and Workers. Okay, so this is Eurydice is the person that Odie came down to get, right? Oh, I say Odie. Orpheus. Sorry, that Orphe came down to get, which is their muse, you know, their love.
He did. There's bad news, though.
What is it?
You can walk, but it won't be like you planned.
What do you mean?
Why not?
Well,
Is this when you're gonna be learning that you can't look back at them?
you won't be hand in hand. You won't be arm in arm, side by side, and all of that. He said you have to walk in front, and she has to walk in back.
This is an interesting version of Hermes. I'm used to Hermes being very like the epic version, who is like, you know what I mean? Very dramatic. This one is almost somber.
Why? And if you turn around to make sure she's coming too, then she goes back to Hades Town, and ain't nothing you can do.
But why?
Why build walls? Make folks walk single file. Divide and conquer's what it's called.
It's a trap.
It's a trial.
Is your love strong enough that you can do this one simple task? We'll have to see.
Do you trust each other? Do you trust yourselves?
We do.
Well, listen, brother.
Then there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine.
If you want to walk out of hell, you're going to have to prove it before gods and men.
Okay. Are the workers just going to be there as well? I mean, can't they be like, nah, you guys are fine. They're still here.
Can you do that?
We can.
All right.
Aight, time to go.
Mr. Hermes,
Yes.
it's not a trick.
No. It's a test.
Jeez. I love that, like, shadow over him. I mean, I can see the concern. It does feel like, is this a test? Or are you just trying to mess with us? But I mean, as long as you trust her, it'll be fine, right, Orpheus?
Wait for me, I'm coming.
I guess right now they can look at each other, but after they step through that door, it's keep your eyes off each other. Hermes in Hades Town is more of a father figure to Orpheus. Okay.
Wait for me, I'm coming too, I'm coming. Show the way so we can see. Show the way the world could be. If you can do it, so can she. If she can do it, so can we. Show the way. Show the way.
Ooh, I love that little as the door like opens. Not the sound, but just like the look of it. Really industrial.
The world could be. Show the way so we believe. We will follow where you lead. We will follow with you. Show the way.
All right, time to march through the underworld.
Come and wait for me. I hear the walls repeating, the falling of our feet, and it sounds like drumming.
Isn't this like the final part of the adventure? Most of it's going through the underworld, getting to this part, and now they're marching up. I mean, the story of Orpheus isn't that long, right? They march up the stairs, out of the underworld. Then after Orpheus has stepped outside, he looks back before Eurydice looks back, like has stepped out. Right? Isn't that it? I wonder how it differs in Hadestown. Wait, that was crazy smooth. The way the face transitions from one like person to the next. And also, I hadn't even realized every single character has a like different appearance, which is wild. Like you'd think the background characters, because it's like an animatic, would be like dulled down, like featureless because they don't really matter. But nah, every single person has their own appearance. That was crazy. Wait, that last second expression on Orpheus's face. Jeez, they're stressing crazy about this. I don't think they believe that this isn't like a trick. Dum, dum. Ooh, the lights like flashing with the beat. Is this 3D? It feels like we just transitioned to like a 3D thing. Like everything is drawn flatly still. But it feels like there's space. I mean, just based on the way the camera moved. And the way everything's... Yeah, no, this is 3D. A 2D character imposed over a 3D environment with 3D things that have like 2D imposed over them. Not a negative, by the way. It's just me acknowledging what it is and like processing it. You can kind of see the textures as well, like warping. Probably because not particularly used to being 2D. Well, their story is long enough to write a 3-act opera, so I guess it's not that short. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. Interesting that they left this in, that they didn't like try to make these glitches not happen. I wonder if they just couldn't figure it out, or if they decided, it adds to the like surrealness. We don't see Eurydice behind him. Don't look back. Just hold on to that flower and keep walking forward. Are these the 3 fates, by the way? That would make sense, right?
Doubt comes in, how cold it's blowing. Doubt comes in, I meet a stranger.
I mean, it's understandable to have some doubt when you don't hear them. He's like, did I leave them behind? Should I wait for them? Or am I not allowed to talk to them at all, and they are there and they just can't respond? Before Eurydice died.
Why am I all alone? Who do I think I am? Who am I to think that she would follow me into the cold and dark again?
In life, was Orpheus like ignoring Eurydice for his music? That's kind of weird considering Eurydice was his literal muse. And she died from the cold. Ooh, the fire translation.
Of the eyes, are you
saying. Eurydice is totally like happy. The difference is crazy. Orpheus is like having this like panic of, oh gosh, of course she didn't follow me. Well, she's just like, nah, this is chill. I mean, I guess it's easier for her because she can literally see him there. And apparently hear him, or maybe not. But he can't hear her and doesn't even have like a visual to keep him inspired. I guess that's why he's holding. I'm referring to them as he because they're like, you know, Orpheus, but the actress is she. But this is an OC animatic. So should I be referring to the character or the character that the character is playing? I just had that moment of realization that I don't know. It's explained in the play, but yeah, basically. Okay. So they're close behind, but they can't really communicate. Which actually does make the test make a lot more sense. But as I was saying, the flower, they're holding on to it so much because it's their one evidence of, you know, their love. Getting on the boat is wild because, like, do you wait for them? Do you just go? What if you leave too early? I guess that's part of the doubts, right?
Who am I against him?
Oh? Wait, now we're not talking about Orpheus. This seems to be actually the character. And their life, their father, mother, and them, potentially? Guess they're rich girl, not with a very mannequin family.
Who am I? Why would he let me win?
Or is this supposed to be Hades? No, I don't think it is. Because she's not wearing the Orpheus outfit anymore.
Why would he let her go? Who am I to think that he wouldn't deceive me just to make me leave alone? Doubt comes in. Is this a trap that's being laid for me? Doubt comes in.
And there's the thing about Greek stories. The gods are assholes, but they do what they say, and you just have to trust them. Which is unfair in every regard, right? Because it's like, oh, I just have to believe you, essentially. Let's go, I guess. Even though they're known for not being very nice and fair.
Is this a trick that's being played on me? I used to see the way the world can be. But now the way it is.
But it being a trick does make a lot of sense. It's like, why would the gods let me, you know, take a person back to life? They're so against, you know, breaking the cycle of life and death. Why would they allow it?
This is all I see, and where is she? Where is she now?
Orpheus, you are not alone. I'm right behind you. And I have been.
Oh, their smile at the dropping of the flower. They must think, oh, they left it for me. When in reality, Orpheus probably dropped it because of, like, their doubts of, she's not even here, is she? And here's Orpheus turning around right at the last minute when they're so close to being free. And they really did leave it as a question of, do you trust them? You know, not even trusting the gods. Do you trust that she will follow you? You know, that you guys can trust each other. Because Orpheus said, why would she come with me, you know, after, I guess, their life, right? Showing that he didn't trust that she would love him in spite of everything, as she said she would. Oof.
It's you. It's me.
The very hurt expression, damn. Breaking into tears, because of course, like, why?
Orpheus, Eurydice.
And like that, they are separated. Because you didn't do what you were supposed to. Womp womp. Whew. That was good. That was really good. Then we have Yorktown, which I guess we're going to watch it as well. I didn't expect to be watching Rambu's little series, but sure, why not? I have a like on this, but I haven't watched it. It doesn't even have the line indicating that I watched this. I really like how they have their normal clothes and then they're immediately changed by the light of the stage as they like lock into their character. Oh, she's in the audience. The love interest ? I think. No other mouse characters. Oh wait, no, she's still a character. Who is she? History has its Why are the subtitles in a different language? Oh, misclick. They're in Korean. Oh, because they don't have English. Damn. Oh, the rest of the rebels are like mice people. By the way, I want to say, immediate realization, if these two are like the love relationship thing, love interest, I don't know the lore of these OCs. Immediate answer of this person ships Hamilton and whatever his friend that dies is called. I'm too much of a him and Angelica shipper to even remember their name. You know what? That's actually really fair. I'm sure most of us know the lyrics to Hamilton. History has its... They animated a horse. That is crazy. Also, this seems like another 3D environment, which is really cool. Like this 2D thing put on top of it. Eyes on you. Damn, they're aiming that cannon really well, considering how much it probably weighs.
The Battle of Yorktown.
1781.
Monsieur Hamilton.
Monsieur Lafayette.
In command where you belong.
Are you saying no sweat? We're finally on the
Oh, they're very good, Hamilton.
field. We've had quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done. Look at the camera, the little head bob. I love that.
So what happens if we win?
I go back to France. I bring
Freedom to our people if I'm given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Immediately we abandoned France. Sucks to suck.
Oh, lead your man.
I'll see you on the other side.
We'll meet again. I am not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot.
Again, impeccably designed environments. Just like as background, when they could really skip out on the background because like to focus more on the characters for the animation, they don't do that. It's great.
Yo, I'm just like my country.
I'm scrappy and hungry and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Interesting decision to have the flags be like this. Isn't it in this time like a circle of stars? I wonder why do this like square like thing with a star in the middle. Because I saw they did it on the other flags, and I thought that was just like a shorthand for like the full American flag, which wouldn't make sense for them to have the full American flag, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But they are 13 stars. Maybe this is just easier to draw.
Till the world turns upside
down, till the world turns upside. I thought that was gonna transition into an actual like boat thing, which would have been so good. I mean, they're already so good at transitions. That's kind of why I expected that at all. I know it so well. When we were learning about Hamilton before history class, I would start singing Hamilton to remember. Probably not the best mnemonic device, but good on you for trying.
So much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, a command, and my men with me.
This is such a good like way of showing us the past and their history and like things that they've gone through, like in the comic style. And then
I remember my Eliza's expecting me. Not only that, my
but Eliza's expecting.
We gotta go,
gotta get the job done.
Gotta start a new nation.
And having each one have its own enemy, like actually move behind them, bro. I am the bullets out your gun. Move undercover and we move as one.
We have one shot to live another day. We cannot let a stray gunshot give us
away. I haven't it's been a while. The lyrics aren't memorized in my brain, but it's so. I'm just having a great time.
Up close, seize the moment of staying in. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau. Dig me? Rochambeau. You have your orders now. Go, man, go. And so the American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds.
Honestly, this might be one of the better, like, best Yorktown animatics I've seen. Just because there's so much happening and so much combat and planning and it's showing us all of it while the music is happening.
In South Carolina,
redefining bravery, we'll never be free until we end slavery.
When we finally drive the British away, Lafayette is there waiting
in Chesapeake Bay.
How did we know that this plan would work? We had a
spy on the inside. I love like the smug expression is like they grab the camera. Hercules Mulligan! Smuggle it. Damn, that's all the just pulling it out of their pockets. Like, who's gonna stop you? I'm loving it. I gotta shovel it. Hercules Mulligan doing action. That was a great Hercules Mulligan. Also, wait, give me a moment. They also did it for Hercules, but interesting to have like the splash background of what is this dialogue, like this text. I did not expect an actual, even small, like, fight scene in this. And showing us the cannon that they stole. A full actual fight scene with choreography and an animatic. And mostly animated too. That is crazy. Those documents look like old revolutionary documents. That's what I assume, but I was hoping I'd get a more specific idea of what they would be. But I'm so blown away. An actual full Rambo is a different level of animator. Close to death, but you made it. You gotta wipe off the blood.
After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves their white handkerchief.
That's a parapet? I had no idea what that was.
And
Just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded. We count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder alike.
Damn. You just get to see it, them dead. I mean, technically, they didn't die yet. They died after the fighting was declared over. Before the news had arrived to them.
This really means freedom.
Not
We know they're alive still.
yet.
We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort their men out of Yorktown. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets.
And now it's time to celebrate.
There are screams and church bells ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing.
The world turned upside down.
Oh, literally covering their ears because, I mean, probably because of all the cannon and gunfire.
The world turned
Upside down. Print it out on the newspaper. The world turns upside down. The world turned upside down. Down. This is also a 3D thing. It looks like it is. Is it actually 3D or is it not? No, it's 3D. They just like make it fit by like having their textures be drawn textures, which is a pretty good style in 3D, I think. We won! We won! And then we get to see the audience as well. You are a rock star, this person. That was very fun. That was a nice little diversion for us. Now, it is time for another thing by Meowish. Susan Blackwell and Broadway.com Audience Choice Award Nom's Journey. What? I mean, I don't care at all about choice awards of any kind. They're all not rigged. It's just, it doesn't matter. They like mean nothing. Whether you win or lose, I don't care. Even who's like nominated.
Tell me a little bit about your feelings about award shows.
They are totally awesome.
Now
Completely different opinions, I guess.
that was your bullshit pageant answer. Now give me your real answer.
They make me itchy. You just said award shows and it makes me nervous inside.
What is the craziest thing?
I mean, I guess if you're the ones who are getting the awards, you might care a little more, I guess.
That has ever happened to you at one of these events? Did you ever get slimed, or were you ever...
Wait, are we talking about the Nickelodeon's Choice Awards?
I was never popular enough to get slimed. I've always wanted to.
Baby, I'll slime you. Would you be willing to streak the Broadway.com Audience Choice Awards?
Yep. Of course he would. Let's be real. Of course he would. But also, I feel like saying I'll slime you is a crazy thing to say.
Great.
Done and done.
Tons of competition here. Let's look at it. Matthew Broderick.
He's a hack.
Hugh Jackman.
He's too tall.
Jeremy Jordan.
And she's probably he's a kind of looks.
Can't even come up with like something negative to say about them. But I mean, yeah, just slander your opponents. That's how you win. They got this.
It's like a girl.
Andrew Keenan Bolger.
Too short.
Telly Liu.
Come on.
Matthew Broderick. Kim.
That's a just laugh. Thank you, Christian. And no other questions.
Patrol. James Corden.
Okay.
Kelly O'Hara. Christian Borle.
Gay.
Probably, yeah. You got
Matthew Broderick. Norm Lewis and Audra McDonald.
Too much crying.
Damn. If there's sex, I want to be in the middle.
Wow. Was that the question? I thought the question was, I don't know what the question is. I thought an opinion. Huh?
A sex sandwich
with Norm Lewis and Audrey McDonald. Yes, sex sandwich.
Patty LaPone and Mandy Patinkin. Darren Chris.
The answers are losing, like, they're losing any, like, semblance of rationality. What are you saying now?
Nick Jonas.
Christian, are you talking about Christian Borle? He's straight, even though you thought he was gay for a very long time. I mean, I'm not that surprised. People are very, like, you know, it's like, oh no, that person is definitely gay or whatever. I take no stock in it until they say it themselves. I just assume they are whatever they have said they are, with no other considerations, regardless of how they act. Because what do I know? He, like, only plays gay characters, and he does it very well. See? An easy reason why to assume. But assumptions make an ass out of you and me.
And Adam Pascal. Oh, wait, don't forget Raven Simone.
Why is Raven's name underlined? Is she the winner? Like, have I already just seen the winner? What is...
Why is the name... I mean, maybe she did. Maybe that's the winner.
This?
In Legally Blonde, he doesn't. That's true. That's true. But I was just reading chat. All right, don't come at me.
This is like bold and underlined. Why
They're just an important person, probably.
the hell I want to get dressed up on a Sunday night to watch Raven pick up my award?
I'm going to have to accept on your behalf when you don't show up. Stephanie J. Block for Anything Goes.
Anything did go.
I don't even know.
What are you saying by that?
I don't know what that means, but it felt shady. Who do you think you
could
most easily kill off if you were both tributes in the Hunger Games?
Oh no, all of these bitches would be going down.
Hey, I don't know. You might be surprised. Some people might bring out something primal in themselves. Nah.
You could win an award for some special offstage talent that you have. What would you be awarded for?
I can make my hair look like a toupee.
I'd give you that.
You certainly can. I feel like I used to be able to do that.
Award at the Tupies. I'd give you.
The Tupies.
You're totally gonna win a Tupi. You're in your seat at the awards. I'm setting the scene.
All right.
You're in your beautiful dress. You're looking great. And the Broadway.com Audience Choice Award goes to you.
Oh my God.
You.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Wait. Let me imagine. Me? I'm not even in this. How did I get a reward?
Can't even in it right now.
Not you.
Oh my God. I can't even believe it right now.
And the winner is not you. Not
just in public, scream, throw everything down, walk out of there.
You.
Same brain cell.
Slow motion.
Yes.
I love it. Kelly O'Hara and I are now going to sing the opening theme song for the 2012 Broadway.com Audience Choice Awards. Here we go.
This is going to be great. I know it. Imagine if that happened at the real awards. They would be worth watching if that happened. But it's unprofessional. You should accept your losses with grace or whatever. Nah. I want blood. I want people to just be honest. I think that would be so much more fun. It'd be worth watching at the very least.
It's the 2012 Broadway.com Audience Awards with all of your people that you see on the stage. We are here to show you who's gonna win. Can you feel the excitement inside? When you like?
They got it in one. Perfect.
Maybe one more for award shows. Will I win?
See, some of them got it. Some of them actually do have it. Then again, maybe we didn't see their stumbles. Kind of reminds me of that one episode of Friends where Joey doesn't get an award. He probably made everyone know that.
Will Raven Simone beat my ass? Car from Simone. Bringing home at the 2012
They just let all the honesty out there. I love that.
Broadway.com audience.
That was me hitting that note. Do you guys like it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Woo. That was beautiful. Thank you very much for that experience. Oh gosh, more Christian Boyle. Okay. The Blonde Studies of Emmett. So this is Christian Borle's study of his character Emmett in Legally Blonde, right? Also, watch this banger. Whatever you sent did not go through Kneckle. Whatever you say, Meowish. Damn, this peaks at 240p.
At the beginning of Legally Blonde, Emmett Forrest has graduated from Harvard Law, and he is working his way up in the ranks of Professor Callahan's law firm.
And how did you become him, huh? Did you just graduate from Harvard Law just to get into the position? Maybe?
Stidwell, Ziskowski, Fox, and Callahan. And he has been working his whole life basically to get to this point, and he is waiting for the day that Callahan turns to him and says, here is the carrot, you are a full-fledged partner. And so he's basically Callahan's go-to boy. What drives Emmett...
Nickel, the link just didn't go through. I don't have links on because people kept sending stuff about, like, press this to get free V-Bucks or whatever. You gotta send it through the Discord, which you can join in the chat. Give me a moment. I have like a whole system for it. By system, I mean I send it in the chat. There you go. In the Discord. We have a channel called User Submitted Videos.
Emmett is driven by his need to prove everybody wrong. He needs to prove to everybody that he is not where he came from. And
yeah, he has that chip on his shoulder, as we heard.
And that he can run with the big boys. And of course, all of this changes when he meets Elle Woods, and hence the musical.
When we were looking at the film, we watched it obsessively and talked about what we could amplify, what we could take away, what we...
Okay. So this was... They were part of like the first production of Legally Blonde, the musical, right? In which case, I can see why they would focus so much on the movie itself, because the only other example they have to go off.
We wanted to, you know, pick and choose what we wanted to include. Really, for me, Emmett was the biggest opportunity because God loved Luke Wilson, but he pretty much sat on a bench and drove a car, and they were madly in love.
The stage Emmett is different from the
fair enough.
Movie Emmett in that I think he has a clearer history. You know where he's coming from. He is more of her friend in the stage version than he is a kind of a mentor.
I mean, I didn't watch the movie, so I just gotta have to take their word for that. Okay, so he's like a mentor in the movie. I feel like that kind of messes up the relationship vibes because it adds like not authority over her, but like a little imbalance, you know?
Figure to her in the movie.
We took Emmett and we made him a scrappier guy. In the movie, he's sort of just a guy who I'm not sure where he's from or what his background is. In ours, we made it very clear that he was from the slums of Boston. He'd grown up with his mom and a series of bums, and that he had worked like a dog to get through college, and he'd worked two jobs in addition.
I feel like it's very good to have characters with a clear backstory because, like, the best writing comes from when the character themselves are the one that are really talking, where you don't feel like the author is the one speaking to you. And that inherently comes from the author understanding the characters very well. You know, this is what Emmett would say based off everything that they've gone through, you know? you know, most people don't like narrate their life and like their backstory, but it still informs their just casual conversation, you know.
Class, and that he had a complex about achievement and about authority.
It takes place at Harvard, and yes, she does win a court case, and yes, she.
But also, Nickel, depending on how short it is, I might watch it earlier before the stream ends. I do that occasionally, jump ahead for people that post this stuff while the stream's going. Whew. Sorry.
She does become a lawyer, but it's really not about that. And the way to tell that story on stage was to look at the character of Emmett and find out, when does he meet her, how does he fall for her, how do they support each other, and why does she fall in love with this guy who's sort of been in the background the whole time, and then suddenly she turns and looks at him and goes, oh, you.
When Jerry Mitchell...
And I think they did that very well, honestly, in the musical. They managed to have him always be there, be like a good support, to the point that when they... And, you know, sprinkle in just enough relationship stuff so that when they did finally happen, you're like, yes. Or not even happen, when they finally acknowledge that they had feelings for each other, kind of. You're like, yes, perfect. But of course, they make the reveal at, like, the saddest moment.
Came up to me and talked to me about doing the workshop of Legally Blonde. It was in the stairwell at the Schubert after a performance of Spamalot. And he said, I want you to do the reading of Legally Blonde. And I was flattered and excited and like, well, of course.
I felt madly in love.
Oh, so he was into it from the very beginning.
With Christian. And I just went up to him and I said, you know, I'm working on a show and I've got a part for you.
And I said, you want me to play the weird guy in The Circle that Elle Woods kind of rescues? You remember that character who was kind of like, I don't know, he was a Vulcan or something. And he said, no, I want you to play Emmett. And I thought he was kidding.
It's more...
Why? I feel like he's perfect as Emmett.
Interesting, and it's more satisfying to everyone sitting in the seats that she doesn't fall for another JFK lookalike. That she actually falls for someone with integrity who treats her with respect.
Yeah, so I like that logic. I mean, not that Christian is like ugly or anything. He's just a very different type of attractive.
If that's a message for young guys in the audience who are watching, if you want the hot blonde chick, treat her with respect and you might get her too.
I think a lot of men are going to really connect with Christian and the character of Emmett. And
I mean, you guys were right. A lot of people did connect to the musical.
And relate to him and also live vicariously that...
Okay, Meowish. All right.
I can get a girl like Laura Bell Bundy and Elle Woods.
I don't consider myself a romantic hero type in this business. And I hope this part changes that perception. Because why does every leading man have to be, you know, barrel-chested and have a chin? Isn't there room for the chinless men?
Well, you certainly made room for them. Not with your chin. You had to... That didn't help too much. But you made room. That was a nice little insight into, you know, Legally Blonde. Damn. All right. Where are we on time? We are 2 hours, 25 minutes. Yeah. All right. Then we will step into Hayes Walsh dinner. A little short, I think, or like, well, not short, as in, I forget the word. A little thing seemingly featuring Christian Borle. Okay, somebody's eating. Have our family dinner. Interesting family based off the just statue here. A family that's very disconnected based off of the complete silence. He looks a little sad. Can't even blame it on the phone because only one of them is using their phone. Fork full of peas. That's how I eat my food too.
So,
oh,
Grace, how was your day today?
Wow, I crazy that your attempt to like start conversation has actually made me feel even more awkward.
Good.
The way he stopped chewing, like made my like stomach drop. Like, uh-oh.
Billy, what about yours? Billy.
Yeah, what's up?
Your day.
He's like suppressing rage.
How was it?
Good.
The way they shut down the conversation. But to be fair, how was your day is a pretty bad question for like starting conversation because it's just like good, you know? Oh, sorry, my eyes. Because generally, yeah, that's it. Nothing particularly bad or notable happened. But also, they could probably be doing better of like, you know, talking a little bit about how the day's been.
What about you, honey? How was your day? Was it good?
It was fine.
Oh, I would be angry. It's like, bro, why? Oh, the like, the stuttered chew of, oh boy. What are these? The meals look pretty good that you guys are eating, by the way. Besides the peas, I don't understand who likes peas. Chicken, it looks alright. No rice, interesting. Then again, I eat all my food with rice, so maybe I'm this odd one. That's because my mom makes rice every time.
I have absolutely had it! You people have nothing to say?
And, okay, then he explodes. I mean, there's a better way to go about this, but right, go off, I guess.
What the hell has become of this family? Both of you, my own children. I ask you, how was your day?
And they continue to ignore him. This is probably why they ignore you, actually.
How was your day? And what do I get in response? Good. Fine.
Well, actually, your wife said that, not him. That one nice teacher breaking character. Honestly, real. Every time the teacher, you know, they was so normal, and then one thing happens, and then all the tension of that day that maybe some of your classmates are responsible for, maybe not, or they've been building up from previous classes, explodes into just, you know what I do here, what I worked for, blah, blah, blah.
The same goddamn thing. Every day. Just talk. Just speak. With your mouth. You know what I miss? I miss the olden days.
The good old days. When everything was great. Which never happened.
You guys actually gave a shit about this family. I mean, come on. Grace,
Remember the good old days? Remember when I used to snuggle up in your bed and I would read you Dr. Seuss every night until you went to sleep? Do you remember that? Green eggs and ham? You remember green eggs and ham?
His face is red.
Green eggs and fucking ham? That was your favorite. I do not like them, Sam. I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember when we used to climb under the comforters and we used to play spaceship and we used to?
I'm so concerned of where this is going because I'm very concerned about him.
Pretend that we were flying through the solar system. I miss that. I miss my little girl who now dresses like a complete slut. Come here.
I didn't expect him to say that.
Brainwashed from the 7th grade. All you do now is you go to these bat mitzvahs. You dress in like a short dress with high heels with makeup on. It doesn't look good, Grace. It doesn't look good. You don't need this. You're a beautiful girl, Grace. You don't need this.
I do think the makeup doesn't look very good, but that's because I don't really think much makeup besides the, natural look looks good. But that's a personal thing. You wear whatever you want.
You don't need this fake stuff that's just eating
so red
away at your innocence. I mean, what happened to my little girl? And you, Billy. I mean, do you remember? You remember the times we?
Is this in his mind? And he's not actually saying this. This is just what he wants to say to them, and that's why they aren't reacting.
To go to Bobby Bizarro's, we just get some sliders, play some shuffleboard, have some great father-son bonding time, Remember that? And then, remember when we used to play catch in the backyard with that baseball that I caught at the Yankees-Mariners?
I mean, it sounds like a great time. Like, you guys were great, but they are growing up, and you have to adjust to that, Like, they're older, their interests are different, and you can't just keep wanting them to not be like this. And you just kind of have to adapt and try to meet them where they are. Rather than where you want them to be,
This game, you remember that game? You remember it? You remember it? You remember it? You remember it? May 2nd, 2008. It's been
clearly he doesn't.
So long since you've even considered making a memory with me. It's like you woke up in the morning with hair on your balls and you just forgot who I am. Your own father. You don't tell me anything.
The random out-of-pocket statements are crazy. But to be fair, on his side, it's hard to connect to them when they don't want to tell you anything, Well, probably not, but in this case, they don't tell him anything. So, of course, he doesn't know how to relate to them. He doesn't know anything about them because they don't tell him anything. And when he tries to learn about them, they don't tell him anything.
Think about your personal life. I can't even get your attention with this stupid fucking cell phone with this little smiley poop emojis. I mean, Jesus, Billy, it's just damn right disappointing. I'm your own father, and you pretend like I don't even exist. Oh, and by the way, pull your pants up when you get a chance. You're not...
He's sagging. Do people still sag? I hope not. It never looked good.
Snoop Dogg. And you. Don't think I've forgotten about you.
Oh, gosh. What do you have to say to your wife?
I cannot believe you. I mean... Look at yourself. You just let all this shit happen, and you don't do anything about it. Absolutely nothing. I
mean, she drowns her sorrows in alcohol. You should probably help her deal with that first before you want her, can get her to do anything else, man.
Work my goddamn ass off 60 hours a week. 60 hours a week for this family, trying to support us, and you do nothing. Nothing. Except, you just walk around, la-di-da.
Again, I can see why the father is part of the problem here. Because, of course, he doesn't consider himself any part of the problem. And I feel like that's going to be the kind of twist reveal at the end, how they see him,
Just swiping my fucking credit card, buying shit we don't need. Oh, no, look at this. I like this. I want that. And that. Oh, I like that. And I like that. Oh, and I love shoes. I don't have enough shoes. Yay. Oh, shoes. I don't have enough. And then you just come back and you just sit here.
Oh, wait. That's more evidence.
Shoes. I don't have enough. And then you just...
He put them back in the opposite order, but now they're back into the original order. So either that is a continuity error, or evidence that this is all in his head.
Just come back and you just sit
I'm talking about these two items that he just picked up.
here and you drink glass after glass of wine. You look miserable. You are miserable. I haven't touched your boobs in 7 months. Grazing them with my elbow in the kitchen doesn't count. I mean, when was the last time you just stopped what you're doing, just for a second, just for like a second, and you look me in the eye and say, I love you, hon.
Damn. Their whole family is falling apart, bro. I mean, you could be the change you want to be. Look her in the eye and say, I love you.
When was the last time you said that to me? I kill myself for this family and I get nothing from you. I mean, I cannot believe what has happened to this family. You're all so involved in your own shit. You can't even have a conversation with each other. I can't even sit at dinner.
Is this why he had the peas? Just so he could throw them at people?
At my own dinner table and have a conversation with my family. What the fuck?
Damn, he's completely losing it. And no one has done anything. And she's just not even eating her peas. She's just...
For God's sakes, can somebody tell me what is wrong with this family? Anybody?
Will somebody... Is this just gonna end with him, like, losing it and they don't even respond or react and we get no answers?
Anybody in the hall?
I knew it. I literally knew it. He hasn't said anything. And that's why no one has reacted at all. Oh, his hand shook a little bit. Sir, maybe you are the thing what's wrong. I mean, it's very likely that no one specifically is the thing that is wrong with this family. It's just a combination of every issue and no one stepping up to fix them in the right way. What's the right way? I don't know. I'm not a father.
Could someone pass the salt, please?
And they don't even pass the salt. That's how you know the family has fallen apart. But unironically, if he had done that, but like more calmly, like out loud, spoken to people, probably would help a lot. The fact that no one is saying anything just kind of perpetuates this continuous, like, situation, you know? Communication changes stuff. I don't know. Like, they don't... But whatever. Alright. Next video. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Then we'll continue with Martin commits arson. ASMR. The Magnus Archives animatic. Hi. I've looked at the time and I'm like, man, I really decided to go on a bathroom break at the end of stream practically. We're not going to watch many more videos before the stream ends. And though as much as I'm having fun, I'm not going to extend the stream because I do have things I have to do today. Womp womp. 10 minutes left. Time went so fast. I mean, that's what happens when you're having fun, right? Right, so let's watch Martin commits tax evasion. No, arson, a much cleaner crime, by Feral Jace. Mag 118, The Masquerade. Okay.
Are you listening?
I'm all ears.
Good.
Oh.
Case 007-1304. Statement of Evo Lensic.
Okay. So the setup of the Magnus Archives is essentially that you're a person listening to a bunch of like weird cases, right?
All right.
Oh, all right. Burnt a document.
Statement ends, I guess. Harold Silvana, number 002-0406. You'll probably do.
So wait, he just opens up the document, reads the title, like his job, I'm guessing, and then burns it? Why?
Alright then. 0140207, Dylan Anderson. Yeah? Okay. There's plenty more on the pile.
What is he doing? Is he like expecting the record to like say something?
Martin, open the door. Sorry, Elias. I can't hear you. There's a door in the way.
Martin, I do not have time for this.
And maybe you should make time.
Unlock the door.
Head archivist office. Wait, the head archivist is burning stuff? What? He's trying to piss off a producer. I'm just upset at the destruction of, like, documentation.
Now.
I thought you had a key.
Martin.
I'm not going anywhere. I would hurry, though, if I were you. Hello?
What?
Video cuts once the recording ends, which I guess makes sense. We don't get to see what isn't recorded.
What are you doing?
That one was Benjamin Hattendi. He went fast enough with the key.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, can you not just look into my head? Read my mind? What's wrong? Too busy trying to keep an eye on everything?
Tell me what you're doing.
Oh my goodness. He's the Watcher. He's got eye. Okay.
And why?
I just thought I'd, drop a couple of ideas in the old suggestion box. Turns out my suggestion is fire.
He sounds so nervous and looks in the automatic very like unsure, but also confident. Like, I don't know. He seems a little deranged right now.
And yet you haven't set the whole archives alight. So I assume this is, what's it called? A cry for attention.
Maybe
I mean, I guess.
Just thought it might hurt.
No more than you're hurting yourself by acting out.
Oh, that's it, isn't it? Martin's just acting out. I mean, Daisy's a rabid dog and Melanie's a potential killer.
Wow, without any context, so a lot's happening, I guess.
Tim's a rogue element, but Martin's just acting out. He'll have a cry and a lie down and feel much better.
And if you're trying to convince me otherwise, then you are failing.
Who is this man?
Now, If you're quite done, I am very busy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm not keeping you from the show, am I? Well, you head back. I'll keep myself busy here. Albrecht von Closen is next, I think. It's quite an old one. Should go up very quickly.
Did John put you up to this?
You think I'm doing this for him?
No. It's just the sort of half-baked scheme he'd come up with.
I mean, it seems like he's very stressed, the other guy, so maybe the pure stress is getting to him of whatever he's doing.
And I'm well aware that you'll do just about anything for him, and I don't need to read your mind for that one.
The red on his face.
Do you Is it so hard to believe that I hate you as well?
No. It's just hard to imagine that you would act on it.
You think I'm bluffing?
Oh, no. You've made that quite clear.
So what? I don't get to be angry. I don't get to burn things. Just run around making tea while everyone else gets to actually have feelings.
Please get.
I guess the question is, what are you trying to accomplish here? Because yeah, what are you trying to accomplish here?
The point, Martin.
Maybe there isn't one. All right? Maybe.
Maybe you're just wasting my time.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, yeah. You know what? In that case of like, there is no greater purpose. I'm just wasting your time. I guess that works.
I see. That puts me in a difficult position.
Good.
You might want to turn the tape off, Martin.
I feel like something bad happened between this and the next recording.
Sorry. Looks like it wants to know what's going on.
A pity. You know, John...
Oh, is this the next... This is literally right after he turned it off, and then it turned itself back on?
John listens to all of them.
What? You don't want him hearing your big, evil speech?
Just wanted to spare you the small amount of dignity you have left.
Dignity? Oh, right, yeah. Like the dignity of being trapped in your flat by worms.
Bro.
Or sleeping in the archives, clutching a corkscrew, or fetching drinks for the thing that murdered your friend without you even noticing.
First day as archival assistants. Oh, yikes. That's a big yikes. They really okay, we got some mimetic division and stuff going on then.
Laughing at all their little jokes, then being left to wander impossible corridors for weeks.
Are you done?
Not even close, because...
Alright, it sounds like they've gone through a lot. Feels very SCP, like low-level SCP runt guy, and then falling apart from the job.
I've been thinking. It's not like you got this all-seeing thing recently. You've had it the whole time.
Okay.
I remember the way you looked at Sasha after the attack. You knew it wasn't her. And I reckon you knew Prentice was lurking under the Institute too, and you did nothing. Why?
Damn. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good question. So a lot of horrible things have happened that he has seen and probably could have prevented because he already had seen them happen. That's a great question.
Why?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
What? Like with Melanie? Just that perfect bit of information to leave me a wreck?
Yes.
Well, I hope you've got something better than that pathetic dig at my feelings for John.
It's baffling, really.
He's gonna say one word, it's gonna blow this guy's mind. It kind of reminds me of Worm. This is reminding me of a lot of things, actually. But specifically, this is reminding me of when the big bad in Worm said one line to one of the, heroes. And immediately he fell apart. Because, no.
Such
loyalty. It was too much for him.
Loyalty to someone who really treats you very badly.
Oh, is that supposed to be, what, a revelation?
You know, I really should have gone for that. Found something that would finally manage to shatter that precious image you have of him. But, as you say, I am very busy at the moment. So I suppose I'll just have to go with what I had prepared.
What is it? Come on.
Do it.
Your mother. She's always been difficult, hasn't she?
Okay, mother. Is it gonna reveal that she's actually like an evil being this whole time?
You take care of her for years, feed her, clean up after her, and now, with her condition degrading even further, she is the one that asked to move into a home, to have it left to the nurses. She's the one that refuses your visits.
She's always been...
Strong-willed? Stubborn? No.
Is she already dead and has been replaced by like a supernatural being?
No, Martin. You know the reason. Your mother simply hates you. You just don't know why. It's not your fault.
Oh. I mean, that's painful, but not what I expected.
Though I know that isn't any consolation. It's just bad luck, really. How old were you when your father left? 8? 9? When your
Does she blame him for, like, the bad stuff in her life?
mother began to sicken and he decided he was done with you both. Not old enough to remember him with any great clarity, especially when your mother refused to keep any pictures of him. She never recovered from that betrayal. He just tore her heart right out and took it with him. The thing is, though, Martin, if you ever do want to know exactly what your father looked like, all you have to do is...
Ah, got it. She hates him because he reminds her too much of his father. Got it.
look in a mirror. The resemblance is quite uncanny. The face of the man she hates, who destroyed her life, watching over her, feeding her, cleaning her, looking down on her with such pity.
Shut up!
Well, you can see why this hurts him, at least. I can't even imagine it. But then again, I can't even imagine my mom hating me under any circumstances.
Do you want to know what she sees?
Except one.
When she looks at you.
That's rough, buddy. Womp womp.
Don't burn any more statements.
I don't know. I feel like, why not just keep burning statements? What is he gonna do? Do another heartbreaking revelation? Sucks to suck, I guess, right? Then again, I guess maybe this hurts enough that he doesn't want to have another break, you know? Oh, I thought we were just gonna keep listening to him crying for the rest of the recording.
Did you find anything?
Yes, Jesus, are you okay?
Do we have what we need?
I think so, yes. He didn't even have a safe, just a few locked drawers. It was easy.
We need to leave.
I mean, wait, did you guys just steal from the producer, the one who's all-seeing, apparently?
Need to kill him. Look at you. He needs to die.
No.
Who?
No,
No, it definitely is the producer, or whoever that guy is.
I knew what this was going to be.
It's not just for you. If we leave him alive...
Melanie, please.
Damn, what is with you? Yeah, because he was distracted. He was focused on one person, so he couldn't see.
All right. Let's get thee somewhere safe.
that was a fascinating insight into this setting. I'm curious to see more about them. But for now, all we have left is, I think this probably is going to be our last reaction for the day. We're at like 3 hours. This is one that was posted by Mischievous Betch, an improv Broadway short. Oh, an improv song. I love those so much. It's crazy impressive when somebody has practiced improv for decades just goes off and makes a song out of nowhere. A good song, too.
I wanna take over the world, but how? Meow.
Meow. And the accompanists are always just as impressive. The fact that they manage to just as easily predict exactly where they're going with the music, with like the lyrics, is great.
Got any takers? Put me in charge, just grab me by the whiskers. I got 9 lives to get to the top, 'cause a kitty cat don't know how to stop.
Take over the world. Some people say that's crossing the line, but there ain't nothing too far for this feline.
Meow.
Meow. Take
Hey, listen. I bow to our fluffy overlords. Rule the world? There's worse. I mean, there's worse people to be in charge. Like a human. Might as well put a cat in.
Over the world, but how?
Oh, I'll blow up the world once, twice. How do I survive? I've got 9 lives. Oh, the plan makes the hair on my back go up. I think I'm gonna blow the world up.
Meow.
You can't rhyme up with up. But whatever, it's fine.
Meow. Meow.
They're both having so much fun. They're like, she's like barely holding back laughter.
Take over the world, but how? Meow.
Meow.
Meow. We're communicating. Understand us now. Me, I think I'll take the subtle
They've translated the meows for us.
approach. I'll steal every old lady brooch by brooch, and once I think
The old ladies. Oh gosh, this is the beginning of the cookie clicker apocalypse.
accumulated old lady's wealth, I'll be the king of the world of hell. Meow, meow, meow. Take over the world, but how?
Meow, 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 meow. Take over the world,
but how?
That was beautiful. Also, I'll have to say to that, just like meowish, meow. Oh, that was so good. And that is what we're leaving off with. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that reaction. I had a great time with this reaction. This user submitted video series is so good. I love to see what you guys post. That was so fun. It went by so fast. Real. 3 hours already. And I feel like I barely made a dent in the videos. But that's because I watched 2 that were like 9 minutes long. So that affected it a little bit. But beyond that, great episode. Should I call this an episode? I'll call it an episode. It's whatever. Same difference, right? Either way. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the original videos as always. I don't know. I have to find a better system for checking out the original videos for like these episodes where I watch like a dozen videos. Don't know about that. Right. Cassicat, you made a post. I completely forgot about that. I read it and I was like, I'm going to respond to that. And then I just didn't. That's actually a very good idea. But the thing is, I don't know when I would do that, you know? Like what stream, like what day would I react to longer stuff. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can do an alternate type of user submitted videos where one week I do it for like a bunch of short stuff. On the other week I do like longer stuff. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to find something. Maybe Monday, like 1 week game, other vids. That's also another option. Guess you can also use it for when you don't know what to watch. As well, maybe. I'll have to think about it. I'll definitely make a channel for it. In fact, let me do that literally right now. We'll call this channel Long Vid Requests. This is the channel for if you have anything above 20 minutes. Or like, actually, I think I'm going to make user submitted videos like 10 minutes maximum. Is that everything is. Mostly to keep other things more clear in the other channels. Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. All right. That's done. You guys can put your longer stuff in there. And see you guys around. It's time for the outro song. This is the outro song, do. This is the outro song, do. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song, do. This is the outro song. This is the outro song. This is the outro song. This is, what the heck? Why isn't it? Why is the emote walls not working? Bye. Bye. I feel like so many things have like broken and I don't understand why. Wait. I think I figured it out. Give me a second before I end stream, but give me a second. It works. It works now.